Keeping up with the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian sought for survival bunkers for entire famous family. Oh, Kim Kardashian shopping for bunkers. Does she know what's coming down the pipe? Kim Kardashian tests out emergency survival shelters after crazy year. After a crazy year. Oh. Does she know something that a lot of you other people don't know? Kim Kardashian meets doomsday bunker builder. Business is booming in nuclear doomsday bunkers. Thanks to Trump. Business is booming after doomsday bunkers. Right. Business is booming. So what do people know that? What do people know that a lot of you people don't know? I'm going to put this video up raw. You know, we know that she's a high level witch. Kim Kardashian is a high level witch. Mother's most probably one of them high priestesses and all the family. Sold this, sold to the devil, man. And you have to be into that kind of money. What's this? Doomsday preppers stock up on luxury survival kits, emergency food supplies, and $1 million bunkers. There's an article here, NBC. Here's a look at some of the products that preppers stock up. Yeah, because this is a billion dollar business. $1 billion business. Doomsday preppers stock up on luxury survival kits, emergency food supplies, and $1 million bunkers. So this is funny. So the witch knows something is coming down the pipe. The witch, Kim Kardashian and family, know there's something coming down the pipe. We're gonna hit some precepts because we know that she's a high level witch, her and her family, and any man that comes into contact with them, they put spells on them. There's a whole lot of witchcraft among you women, whether you be an Israelite woman or you just be one of them heathen Edomite women or any other heathen. You're a high level witch, and there's scriptures to tell us to avoid witches and the future and what you do with witches. Because really, even over here in England in the 18th century, when they used to get hold of you witches, they used to burn you alive. Yeah, they used to burn Unu alive over here in England, London, England. Burn you at the stake until you were crispy. So Deuteronomy 80, let's hit some precepts. But before we go in, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yehoshai, Ba'ashem Harakak Wadash. Double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the sincere Akim and rise up to the house of David. Kim Kardashian, man. Business is booming in nuclear doomsday bunkers. Business is booming. So she's trying to buy they want to survive. Let's see again. Let's go back again with this. Keeping up with the Kardashians. You see, you just go on to just Google it. Don't take my word for it. Kim Kardashian looking for underground bunkers for her and her husband to survive. That's the other sellout nigga. Look at this. This is so funny, man. Kim Kardashian. If you look at this. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Look at her trying to look like a nigger woman. Pure crap. Nuclear bunker goes on sale. It's all fake. That's all it is. Fake rubbish. Pure fake trash. Kim and Kanye's luxury nuclear bunker. So look, they both got a bunker there prepared for them for when they think that they're gonna escape the Most High's judgment. Let's go in some precepts. I find it amusing. You know, these sellout niggas think they're gonna hide from the judgment that's coming, that is awaiting them. For all the sellouts, whether they be heathens or just downright wicked niggas, Most High got something in store for them. Deuteronomy 18:10 says, "There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire." Right, because that's what they do. That's what they was doing, man. Bible times they was taking their sons. That's the same thing as when you take your son and you sell them out, or you use them as a sacrifice. We know the so-called conspiracy theories about setting up your father or your mother or any relative to be assassinated, to be killed. That's all so-called conspiracy theories, which is a sacrifice. Yeah? There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, right, putting spells on people, or an observer of times, or the enchanter, or a witch, right, high level witches. The whole family dedicated themselves to all that witchcraft. And you know when you catch them at the right time, they go into it and they speak in a way where you might just laugh. You know, many a true word is said in jest, so they don't deny it. Malachi 4. There's some more on these wicked people about the enchantments. Let's go to Malachi 3:5. And it says, "And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift witness against you." Be a swift witness against you. Who? The sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages. Yeah, you hold back your wages, or you don't go according to your own laws, man. You don't go according to your own laws, or even more serious, you don't go according to the Leviticus laws that is in the scriptures. You're supposed to pay them. You're supposed to pay your workers daily. From the time they done the work, you're supposed to pay them their wages. So I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift. I be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers. They all put them in one category. And against those that oppress the hireling. Yeah, that's us. Yeah, the workers. We're hirelings. We're in slavery right now, and you've oppressed us. The hirelings in his wages, the widow and the fatherless boy. That's us too. A lot of us come into this world, and some of us are just, we know, well, personally I know my father, and I had a good relationship with my father, but a lot of us came into broken homes. So the widow and the fatherless boy, right, and you could speak a lot of Jakes come into that category. A lot of so-called niggers which are Israelites come under that category. The hireling and his wages, the widow, the fatherless boy, that turn aside, and you turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, saith Yahweh thy power. For I am Yahweh thy power, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. That's how he feels about Israel, Yahshua Allah, the prince of his power. We're his children, and we will not be consumed. But for those that treat us in that way, oppress us, the hireling and the fatherless boy, and the widow, yeah, the Israelite widow, who have no wife, yeah, you oppress all those that oppress those people. He says, he's gonna come against you, man. I have changed not, therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. So this is the future for all those that oppress and the soothsayers, the magicians, the sorcerers, the adulterers, the false swearers, right? These are judgments that are coming against you. That's why you're building your bunkers now. It goes on a little bit more in Malachi 4. It explains it even better. Malachi 4, we're going to read 1. For behold, the day cometh. Right, that's why you're building your bunkers. You know there's something coming down the pipe. You witches are informed. You're informed on the right hand side, on the left hand side. Salakia. You're informed on the left hand side. You know what is coming down the pipe. You're informed by the demons. You are in cahoots with the demons. So you witches, that's why you're building bunkers. You think you're going to escape. Right? For behold, the day cometh. You know what's coming down the pipe. That shall burn as an oven. See the fires? Let it burn, let it burn. Let this wicked place burn. Burn as an oven, and all the proud, ye and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn. Burn them up, saith Yahweh thy power of hosts, that it shall leave none, neither root nor branch. But unto ye that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stool. Right. But that's what I wanted there. That day cometh, and it shall burn. Burn like an oven, and for all those that do wickedly shall not escape, shall be as stubble. So your bunkers ain't going to be able to save you. You ain't going to escape what is about to come. Kim Kardashian buy luxury nuclear bunkers. So you can catch up on it. All you got to do is Google it. The information is all there. See? Kim Kardashian looking for underground bunkers. There's a whole load of articles on it. News articles. Daily News. Was that Metro? CNBC. Right. So this is not no conspiracy theory. Something's coming down the pipe for the wicked, and they know it. Something's coming down the pipe for the wicked, and they know it. You see, look, they're going into the bunker there, thinking they're going to survive. Yeah, Kim Kardashian on the hunt for a survival bunker. She said she had a crazy year. She was worried because one of her friends got robbed. So that's a feeling of insecurity. But even more serious, they know something is coming down the pipe. This is spiritual. This is a spiritual thing. They know about all the fires that taking place. They know about the floods. You see, like I say, because they're in cahoots with the demons. The demons are feeding them on the left hand side, telling them what is about to come down the pipe. You know, their mother also, is it Kris Jenner, whatever her name is? Kris Jenner. They know there's something coming down the pipe. She's a priestess, a high level witch, along with all the other family, all the rest of the other family. So they know. Deuteronomy. So let's bring out some precepts about what the wicked are going to attempt to do. We're getting closer to that time now. Prophecy. Let's hit the one in Revelation 21, yeah, and 8 says, but the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. There's no get out of jail card for you. Your money ain't going to be able to save you. Your jewelry ain't going to be able to save you. Although you've already been robbed of your jewelry, that ain't going to get you out. And you know, even then, if it was true what really happened, even then you couldn't buy your way out of that situation. Right. Let's hit some more precepts on the subject. Deuteronomy, Jeremiah 16:16 says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh thy power, and they shall fish them after, and I will send for many hunters. Right. Yeah, Yahweh Ratazar, we in that number. You're gonna send for the hunters, and through the Spirit, I wanna be one of them hunters. Yeah, right now we're just casting out the nets you know, and hoping that people grab. You know, this is the fishing work, the preaching work, the fishing work, hoping that people bite, which really the Most High is in control of all of that. He's the one that does all the sealing, but we just throw out the bait, and for those that bite, bite. Yeah, the fish they bite, they bite. They don't, they don't. Yeah, we're just sending out the warning message, crying out aloud, sparing not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, show the people their transgression, and they shall fish them. After will I send for many hunters. But this is the good part, where you get to put hands. You know, for those of us that like to be busy with our hands, very, very efficient with our hands. Send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Yeah, you're going to be able to get physical, be able to put hands, because that's, you know, if that's going to be our lot, Yahweh, I pray that's my lot. Being able to put hands on, getting real busy, getting my hands dirty. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful precept right there. That's actually one of my favorite precepts. I've always said this is one of my favorite precepts. I've always said that. So they ain't going to be able to escape. Revelation 6 and 14, it says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. Right, you see that now? People are worried because they're seeing what they're calling climate change, which is not climate change, or this is not no natural disasters. This is the Most High's anger, his wrath, tearing shit up, burning shit up, flooding up things, blowing things away. And it's only little jabs right now. It's only little tasters of what is yet to come. Yeah, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of its place. Right, that's the kings, mountains and islands. That's the prominent kings and the prominent politicians, people in positions of power. Yeah, when the Most High move, when the Most High move, people get hurt. When the Most High get angry, people get hurt. The heaven departed and the scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of its place. Positions of authority, positions of power, mountains and islands. And the kings and the earth, and great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains and mighty men, and every bondman, yeah, this is what he's saying, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains. And even Kim Kardashian, the witch, all you high level witches are going to try and get in there too. And even a lot of you sellout niggas, yeah, they ain't going to want you in there anyway. You got the money, but the money ain't going to be able to save you. And he said to the mountains, and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, Yahweh, the power, the Most High God, what you people call God, ignorantly call God, and from the wrath of the Lamb, Yahushua. Yeah, because right now he was a lamb when he was on earth, but right now he's going to come back and he ain't going to meet you as a man. From the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of his wrath is come, and he shall be able, and who shall be able to stand? Yahushua right now is a lamb. But let's get that precept, because I want to bring that one out now. Isaiah, because that is another one of my favorite precepts. Let's go to it. Isaiah 47. We know the one, because Yahushua, when he was on earth, he came as a man, a lamb, which was a meek, very, very humble man. He tried to reason with you devils, but he wasn't having it. Isaiah. So this is what he did. This is the future prophecy. 47. It says, and 3 says, the nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah. Your nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah. Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah. You know, you're returning with a suit and as a supernatural spiritual being. And as for you with let's go bring out some of these verses. As listen, I'm gonna have to take it to my phone. Right. Isaiah 47:5 says, "Sit thou silent and get unto darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans." Right. Again, addressing you, witches and warlocks and soothsayers, Chaldeans. That's what they are. People that are in that circle doing witchcraft. The Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. Right. Yeah, they put that dirty dog, that dirty sellout dog, she was nothing more than a dirty whore, high-level whore that went from man to man, trying to get away with it using her looks. Right? Sit thou silent and get thee unto thy darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Yeah, you're a daughter of the Chaldeans, a witch. For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. Right? Kim Kardashian. The flipping hell's all that rubbish about keeping up with the Kardashians. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow. This is definitely these damn sellout high-level witches and whores. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right. This is the future for all the witches and the soothsayers. But those two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children, the widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection. For the multitudes of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. We know what you was up to. That's why all that low, was it Lamar Odom? Yeah, there was a spell put on him. The other one, I can't recall his name. Chris something. There's spells. All the men you deal with, you put spells on them. Because no man in their right mind would know that they would want to deal with a witch. There's definitely something going on there. And that's why they end up all bugged out as well in the end. That's the other one. What's his name? Chris Disick, Scott Disick. They all end up bugged out because of the spells he put on them. Right? But those two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children. And we know these things because we know what goes on on the left hand side, because the Most High lets us see through the spirit that you're high level witches anyway, whether you want to admit it or not. But those two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said on thine heart, I am none else beside me. So you put spells on people, you see, and you think nobody don't see. Yeah? All that drinking blood that you do, it's not conspiracy theory. We know. This is what they do on the left hand side. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt know not from whence it riseth. Gonna get you when you least expect it, just like a flash flood, or just like a fire. Yeah, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. Just like when a fire starts, you can't put it out. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Right. Let's end it off now. So stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast laboured from thy youth. You've been a witch from your youth, a demon from your youth, a witch, doing all the witchcraft. But you think the Most High don't see you. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitudes of thy sorcery, wherein thou hast laboured from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mightest prevail. Right. 13. Thou art wearied in the multitudes of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers and the stargazers and the monthly the monthly progotinators, the monthly pregotinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Right. So you go to your God, which you worship, your stargazers and all those people on the left hand side that you think really are your gods, really can help you. Right. Behold, thou shalt be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. Right. This is just a warning. This is your future. This is prophecy. There shall not be a coral to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Right. There shall not be a coral to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. So we killed it, we crushed it. The future for all the wicked, yeah, that deal in witchcraft, aka Kanye West, aka Kim Kardashian. We know what you do. We know that's why you're trying to escape what is about to come in the earth. But you've been warned. Let's bring out this other precept to kill it, to crush it. Isaiah 2:9 says, and they shall go unto the holes of the rocks, unto the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord thy power, for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. But yeah, you're going to try and escape by going into these bunkers. Like, that's going to help you. Damn fool them. Damn fool them. You ain't going to escape, man. There's no escape. See? There's no escape for you. Oh, let's see if we can escape, man. Save the judgment of Yahweh our power. We're going to be safe if we stay here. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks. You see there? It's exactly prophecy right there. Right before your eyes. That's why I gave you these visuals. And unto the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. In a day, and a man shall cast his idols of silver and his golds and his idols of gold. Right, so your money ain't going to be able to save you. Your silver ain't going to be able to save you. As a matter of fact, you're going to have to give it all back, because it's transferred and it's going to be returned back to its rightful owners. And that's just going to happen just automatically. Yeah. So you're going to have to pay back what you stole, and you're going to have to compensate. Which they made each one for himself, to worship to the moles and to the bats, to go unto the clefts of the rocks and unto the tops of the rugged rocks, for fear of Yahweh thy power, for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. See? They know what's coming down the pipe. Cease ye from man's, whose breath is in his nostril, for wherein he is to be accounted of. So that's what I wanted there. They shall go unto the holes of the rocks and to the caves of the earth, for fear of Yahweh thy power and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake the earth. Do you know something that we don't know? Do you? Kim Kardashian. Keep up with the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian shopped for survival bunkers for the entire famous family. They're going to try. They know something's coming down the pipe. They're going to try to escape. So I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yashai for giving me the spirit to do this video. We killed it. There's no future for the wicked. You ain't going to be able to escape. No matter how much money you have. No matter what you try and buy. A bunker. AKA a bunker. A survival kit. There's no escape from the judgment and the wrath of Yahweh thy power. So Tawada, Yahweh Shema Shai, forgive me the spirit to this video. Rise up to the house of David, and everything the wicked have done to us, past, present, and future, is falling upon their own head.